Hi, this is Monique, and today I'm going to do an April favorites video. I know it's the beginning of May, but I didn't have time in April to do this video, and I know that I haven't been doing so many hair challenge videos just because I'm having like a total transition with my job between journalism and photography and all that stuff. But anyhow, here it is. So today I'm going to be talking about a bunch of products that I used in April that helped my hair grow a little bit. Actually, now that I haven't been looking at my hair so much, I've noticed that it is growing longer, and I haven't been braiding it or anything like that for about, I don't know, since like February. I think that's when I took my braids out, or maybe like the end of February, beginning of March. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products and 2 kind of utensils or kind of like brushes or whatever that I'm going to show you today that help my hair get to this fluffy look. So I have 4C hair, but my hair is like super thin, so you can see like the hair is thin here, but it gets thicker as it gets closer to my head. And obviously this is the oldest hair. So yeah, and this is just after me washing my hair about an hour ago, and I towel dried it and twisted it, and I put like leave-in conditioner in, and then I took it out and like brushed it. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is this Aussie 3-minute Miracle Strong deep conditioner. So there it is. This stuff, there's like a whole line of Aussie products that are like 3-minute miracle products where you put it in the shower and you leave it in and then you wash it out after 3 minutes. And so this one, you work it into clean wet hair, and then you wait 3 minutes, and then you rinse it out and dry your hair. And it honestly, maybe I'm going crazy or something like that, but it honestly seems like it's making my hair softer. So I'm using a bunch of these Aussie products, and the thing that's really awesome is that I feel like it's a really good deal, that it's way cheaper than like super expensive salon brand products. So this is awesome. But I also like the packaging because like it's a squirt bottle. You don't have to have caps that leak and water gets everywhere or water gets in the container. It's just, you go like that after you peel off the top, and you just spray it, or like, you know, squeeze it into your hand and put it on your head, and it's not messy. So this one is 3-minute Miracle Strong. Second is actually another Aussie product, and I just started using this last week, and this is a leave-in conditioner spray called Hair Insurance, and it instantly tames, softens, and smooths hair. And as you can see, it's by Aussie as well. I just love the Aussie products now. Actually, I took off the caps of all of my sprays just because I find it really difficult for me to pull and twist caps off. So that's why I like their packaging too. But it's just a little spray. And I like the smell of the Aussie products. They don't have like a planty or fruity smell. I'm not really sure. It's like a light fruity smell, I guess. It doesn't like smell overpowering, or maybe some of them have no smell at all. So I really like it. And this one, it says spray in the leave-in conditioner on clean hair. Don't wash out, just go. This one, honestly, I believe makes my hair like 100 times softer, like really softer. There was a time where I didn't wear leave-in conditioners. I didn't use them on my hair. This is before I started growing out my hair. And like when I was a kid, when you're young, I don't know, maybe my hair just grew more when I had natural hair when I was a kid, and it was just thicker. But after straightening my hair, like relaxing my hair and everything, I'm trying to like grow my hair out naturally a lot more and not put a lot of heat in my hair. And this stuff is like amazing. And like I said, it's one of the Aussie products, and it's super cheap. You can find it in a drugstore. I found this in Walmart, and yeah, I really like it. So that's our second product. So this next product isn't a new one. If you've seen some of my hair challenge videos, you know that I talk about this all the time, and it's important because like I blow dry my hair maybe 2 times in a month. most of the time I just towel dry my hair and I just let it dry, like air dry, or I'll twist it or something. If I let my hair air dry, it shrinks up and it gets hard, so I like to twist it to dry it, and then I'll just like comb it out or something. But before I blow dry my hair, I spray this Tresemme Thermal Creations heat protection. And so I'll spray it on my hair and I'll blow dry my hair if I'm gonna do that, or if I'm gonna flat iron my hair, I spray this stuff on beforehand. And I feel like it's really been a lifesaver, because there was one time when I was actually on my natural hair journey before I started putting that stuff on, and I was like all excited because I could tie my hair back in a ponytail now, and then I stopped using that, and I could honestly feel my hair was getting brittle, and I feel like my hair was breaking off and getting shorter and shorter because it was getting damaged by heat. So yes, I use heat protectant all the time, and that is a very popular heat protectant. I think I got this one at the drugstore as well. I think this one is really, really easy to find as well. So the next item is actually not a hair item, it's a skincare item that I want to talk about. So we've had a horrible winter up here. It's been like 7 to 8 months of winter in this area of Canada where I live. And so what happened was I started getting aches and pains in my feet and in my skin, and I didn't realize that what it was is my skin was drying out. So I like saw a doctor and they said, you know, just use lotion and stuff. So I want to show this Aveena Eczema Care itch relief balm. I actually put this on my whole body after a shower, but in particularly I put it on like my feet because I have really, really dry feet, and like I used to have like cracked feet at one point just because I was on the treadmill a lot and like on my feet a lot. And I think that's how I found out that my skin was too dry, because like my feet started hurting a lot, and I like Googled something and it was like, oh well, if your feet are hurting or your skin's cracked on your feet, you should just do a different type of exercise and stay off of your feet or wear insoles. So I stayed off my feet for a while and it improved, but I put this stuff on. My mom recommended it to me and I was like, oh my god. But it's by Aveena, and this is the type that has no scent. I find that Aveena has like an oats kind of gross, dirty smell, or at least like earthy smell, not dirty. But yeah, and I don't like that smell. So this is like the thickest cream. It's almost like Nivea cream, or like it's like putting what is that stuff called? It's like putting Vaseline on your feet, basically. And so like if you don't want to buy something like this is really expensive, and I could barely find this one. I had to like go into the store and they only had the squirt bottles, the small ones. So this was really expensive. I think it was like $20 or something, or $21 for this. It doesn't say on the packaging how much it costs in Canada, but I think it was like $20 something. So if you don't want to use something like this, I would use like Vaseline on my feet. I was talking to somebody who's like a long distance runner, like we have running chats and stuff, and she was like, yeah, I put it on my feet and then I put like socks on before I go to bed, and I just sleep with Vaseline on my feet. And so I don't do that every day. I do it like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, but like you'll notice after the first week that your feet are so soft. And then you don't have to worry when you're going to the spa if you have ugly feet. So another thing I wanted to talk about was this really awesome body mist from the Body Shop. Somebody gave it to me in a package over Christmas, and I have so many of those little packages that people give me with like extra body washes and mists and stuff like that I never used it. So this one is shea butter. No, it's like shea body mist. I think it came with like shea butter, kind of like body butter, but that's what it looks like. And it actually smells really good. And as you can see, I've been using this since maybe like February, and that's all that I've used. And I like do maybe 2 or 3 spritzes, so it's gonna last forever. So it's really nice. It's not overpowering, and even if you like do like 2 or 3 sprays, like I'll spray it from over here and just kind of like step into the mist, it makes your body smell so nice. So sometimes I even spray it on my body at night before I go to bed, just so that I can have like that calming kind of feeling too. Or like, you know, like where you spray your pillows a couple hours before you go to bed so that, you know, you can smell that scent on your pillows and you just fall asleep like that. Anyhow, so that's what I wanted to show, the body mist. So I'm going to show another Body Shop item as well that I've started to use, but I'm not using it too much. I'm using it like maybe 2 times a week. So it's this coconut exfoliating cream body scrub. And if you open it up, it's kind of like it's an exfoliator, right? That's what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of cookies and cream, but it smells really good. It smells like lotion, but like with, I don't know, maybe coconut infused it. It smells really good and it's really soft, but I like scoop up a big bit of it and I put it on like a sponge and I like wash my whole body with it, and it doesn't dry out my skin, but it does exfoliate my skin. So I don't use it very, very often because after a while you're gonna get breakouts and stuff if you keep stripping your skin. But yeah, it really, really smells good. It says it uses coconut oil, cold pressed virgin coconut oil from Polynesia. So that's what it looks like. And it's from the Body Shop. And yes, this was, I think, in with a bunch of those things that I got over Christmas, but I just never used it. I wanted to use up that Fuji kind of body scrub first before I use this one, this coconut one. So the next thing I want to talk about is, like I said before, I was using that eczema cream just because it was like really, really cold and winter and like not a lot of humidity in this area. And I just bought this. This is like really cheap. I just bought this the other day. So after a shower, I just get out and I slather this Vaseline Intensive Care cocoa butter cream on my entire body. And I find that stuff that has cocoa butter or like coconut oil and stuff in it, I really like it on my skin. It makes my skin look so good. I wish I had taken a picture because my skin was so dry the other day that it was like gray. It was ashy gray. And I feel like that's what made my skin itch because it was so dry. So I went out and bought this, and this is pretty inexpensive. It's like $4. And you get a huge bottle. Like, how big is this bottle? 600 milliliters. And like, it was like $4 compared to like $20, right? And so if you don't want to go get this one, which is like creme de la creme, go get this one. I literally had my shower and got out, towel dried a little, didn't get completely dry, and I slathered this on my whole body, and my skin has looked really good, really hydrated, and it feels hydrated. Like literally it was dried out like sandpaper, and so this is really awesome. And this is actually made for super dry skin. So I only have a couple more products that I want to talk about. This one is actually olive oil cream hairdress, and it's for really, really dry, thirsty hair. And I don't use a lot of this actually. I take like a fingertip of it and I rub it in my hands. It smells like plants though, so that's why I don't use a lot of it. It smells like an aloe plant, like if you rubbed an aloe plant on your hair. So I just like take a tiny bit and get it on my whole hands, and then I kind of like scrunch it into my hair and brush my hair after I've like had a shower or after I've sprayed my hair with water, just to make sure that like the moisture stays in your hair. And so I'm using this we brought back from England, so it's like £4. I think that's how much it costs. So that's probably like $8, right? So I don't know, it feels really good on my hair, and it makes my hair really moist and stops it from drying out during the day. So like when I'm outside taking pictures all day long, and then I get home and my hair is dry, I'll like spray my hair with water and then put this on, like I said. So it's really awesome. And I think you can find ORS products everywhere, like at Walmart and London Drugs and like Walgreens and places like that. Yup. Yeah, it says apply a small amount to hands, rub together and massage into hair, and then you comb your hair after. So that's what it looks like. Okay, so the next two things that I want to talk about are combs and brushes. So I use a big wide tooth comb to comb my hair out right away. I don't use small combs unless I'm going to be straightening my hair, and then even then it's probably just to part my hair that I'm going to use like a small comb. But I use a pick to pick out my hair, and it's a metal pick like this. I like to joke that it's like the Questlove kind of pick where he's got it in his hair like that. As you can see, my hair is thick enough that it can stay in there. But I just like to go through my hair really lightly with a pick first before I do anything. And then when I am straightening my hair, I use a brush, which is kind of weird, but I find like my hair feels softer, and I only have to do 2 passes with a flat iron if I use this brush, compared to like if I use a comb, I have to like hold the comb up like this and then use the flat iron and go doo-doo-doo-doo like that. But if I use a brush, I can just quickly get through it and like hold the flat iron like that, and it's like maybe 1 or 2 passes of the flat iron and it's done. So like my hair is a little bit thick at the kind of like scalp line, so with this it's just like I feel like it goes through my hair like butter, which is really surprising if you have thicker 4C hair. So I would try getting a little comb like this, I think, or a brush like this. I think this one was like $3 at like Walmart. And yeah, that's what I use. I put my flat iron at like a medium kind of heat, and I just pull it through. And I've noticed when I'm using all of those products, especially the Aussie products, that my hair doesn't get tangles. I don't get any knots or anything. Like literally, I haven't had knots in like weeks and weeks and weeks. And if I do have a knot, it's like 1 knot. Whereas before, when my hair was drier and I wasn't doing this hair challenge, I used to have a ton of knots. So those were my April products, and my hair, if I grab it here, you can see that the length is now down to my neck. Bounces back because I have 4C hair, but it's down to my neck now. And if I straightened it, it would probably be down to here. Maybe I'll straighten it in a couple weeks so you guys can see the before and after, what it looks like when I have straight hair in April. But yeah, so my hair is continuing to grow. I'm finally starting to see a little bit of length. So I feel like as the hair grows and as I continue to do the same routine over and over again, it starts to look better and better. So I hope that these have helped you, and I will see you guys next month for my hair challenge. Bye!